General Hospital spoilers reveal with Monica Quartermain's Leslie Charlison. Health reportedly declining off-screen. Longtime fans are bracing themselves for an emotional farewell. As one of the most beloved matriarchs in Port Charles, Monica's departure will mark the end of an era, one filled with heartbreak, triumph, and unwavering strength. But in true GH fashion, her possible crossing over might come with a touch of the extraordinary. Fans are gushing about the possibility of a heavenly reunion, and all eyes are on one name in particular: Emily Quartermain. Natalia Livingston. For decades, Monica has been the glue holding the Quartermain family together, balancing her career, complicated family drama, and unimaginable losses with poise and compassion. Though her appearances have been limited in recent years due to off-screen circumstances, Monica's presence continues to be deeply felt. If the show is preparing for her final send-off, viewers can expect a storyline rich in heart, history, and meaningful goodbyes. As the people of Port Charles gather to honor her, Monica's final moments could also be a chance to revisit the family she's lost over the years, especially the daughter she never stopped mourning. Emily's death in 2007 was one of the hit Sudsers' most gut-wrenching moments, and her absence has been felt ever since. Though the show has brought her back in visions, dreams, and special episodes, fans have long wished for one final reunion between mother and daughter. If Monica truly is nearing the end, now could be the perfect time to bring Emily back, if only for a moment. Whether portrayed by a returning Natalia or another actress in a spiritual cameo, Emily could be the one to guide Monica into the afterlife, offering a warm, familiar presence in Monica's most vulnerable moment. G8 has a rich history of weaving the spiritual into its most poignant goodbyes. From Alan Quartermain's Stuart Damon appearances after death to Edward Quartermain, John Ingle and Leela Quartermain, Anna Lee, watching over the whole Key clan, the show has never shied away from honoring its fallen with dignity and heart. A scene with Monica peacefully crossing over in some fashion and being greeted by Emily would be a full-circle moment, not just for Monica, but for the audience that has loved both characters for decades. As the Quartermains brace for another loss, viewers may find solace in knowing that Monica's story could end not in sorrow, but in reunion. Whether it's about love, healing, or sheer entertainment, these three performances could define this year's Nurses' Ball. So grab your tissues, turn up the volume, and prepare for an unforgettable night where anything can, and usually does, happen in Port Charles. Stay tuned for more GH news and spoilers just ahead. The halls of General Hospital may be buzzing with new drama, but a shocking twist could bring the past rushing back in a profoundly emotional way. Fans who followed the Quartermain legacy for decades might want to grab the tissues, because if the latest rumors and subtle clues are to be believed, a heartbreaking yet beautiful farewell may be in store. Is Monica Quartermain nearing the end of her journey? And is her beloved adopted daughter, Emily, returning to welcome her as she crosses over? Let's dive into what's being whispered behind the scenes, and what it could mean for Port Charles. For decades, Monica, played by the legendary Leslie Charlison, has been a cornerstone of the General Hospital canvas. From her early days of scandalous affairs and fierce medical rivalries to becoming the beating heart of the Quartermain family, Monica has weathered every storm. She's lost children, endured heartbreak, and battled cancer, all while holding the Quartermain mansion and family together. Recently, fans have noticed Monica's conspicuous absence. Though she's been mentioned from time to time, she's been off-screen for quite a while. Rumors of Leslie Charlison's retirement have only grown louder, and now, whispers suggest that the show may be preparing for a farewell worthy of the powerhouse character she's portrayed. But how do you say goodbye to someone as iconic as Monica Quartermain? With heart, with history, and maybe with a little help from the other side. Spoilers for upcoming episodes tease that Port Charles will be rocked by a major medical emergency involving one of the Quartermains. While Drew, Ned, and even Brooke Lynn are all possible candidates, insiders suggest the health scare might involve Monica herself. The speculation: Monica may fall gravely ill, perhaps suddenly, and find herself in a state between life and death, one where the boundaries between the physical world and the spiritual realm begin to blur, and in that liminal space, a familiar face could return. Emily Bowen Quartermain was adopted by Monica and Alan, and quickly became a fan favorite. Played by Natalia Livingston, Emily was kind, passionate, and intelligent, with a gentle soul that endeared her to everyone who knew her. Her tragic murder at the hands of the text message killer in 2007 left viewers shattered, and the Quartermaine family irrevocably changed. Though Emily has occasionally returned in dreams and visions, her presence has never felt more necessary than now. Could she be making one final appearance, not as a ghost haunting the living, but as a guide for Monica on her journey beyond? Sources say the show is considering a heartfelt, supernatural twist that would allow Monica and Emily to reunite in a moment so emotional it could become one of General Hospital's most unforgettable scenes. Imagine this: Monica, after a sudden collapse, finds herself in a white, ethereal version of the Quartermaine estate, peaceful, quiet, and filled with the warmth of love. She begins to wander, confused but unafraid. And then, hears a voice. "Mom, it's Emily." Not a hallucination, not a dream, but a true connection across the veil. Emily appears radiant, unchanged, as though time has no meaning where she is. The two embrace, tears flowing, emotions overwhelming. Emily thanks Monica for giving her a life filled with love and family. She tells Monica how proud she is of her, how she's watched over the family all these years. And then, she tells Monica that she has a choice. This storyline could go in a number of directions. Emily might explain that Monica's work isn't done yet, that she still has something important to do for her family. Perhaps Brooke, Lynn, and Chase will need guidance in the wake of Tracy's departure. Or maybe a newly discovered Quartermaine relative will surface, and Monica will be the one who holds the family together once again. Alternatively, Monica may choose to go. After a life filled with both triumph and tragedy, maybe she's ready to rest. And if so, Emily will walk with her into the light, together again at last. Either way, it's a send-off that fans would never forget. Meanwhile, back in the physical world, the entire Quartermaine clan would gather at Monica's bedside. Ned and Olivia would hold hands, hearts heavy. Brooke Lynn, fresh off her wedding, would tearfully beg her grandmother to hang on. Michael and Willow might show up, bringing little Amelia and Wiley for a goodbye visit. Even Jason, if still in Port Charles, would come in stoic silence, finally showing the depth of love he's long kept buried. The scenes would be emotionally gut-wrenching, an echo of Alan's passing, when Monica had to let go of the love of her life. But this time, the family would be the ones letting go of her. And just when the monitor flatlines, a white light, Emily reaches for Monica's hand. Insiders hint that Natalia Livingston could be in talks for a one-episode guest spot or a short arc. While General Hospital has never shied away from spiritual visits, remember Alan and Leela's ghostly appearances. This one would hit differently. This would be a goodbye years in the making. Fans have long wished for Emily to return in some capacity. If her reappearance is used to close out Monica's journey, it would be poetic. A full-circle moment between mother and daughter, life and death, love and legacy. If Monica truly crosses over, her departure would signal the end of a monumental era in Port Charles. But like any great soap opera exit, it would also pave the way for new stories. Who will lead the Quartermaine family now? Will her passing bring long-lost family members out of the shadows? Could it even rekindle old feuds, perhaps between the Quartermaines and Sunnies of the world? There's also the chance that this storyline will launch Brooke Lynn into a matriarchal role, evolving her character into someone who can carry on Monica's legacy of strength, compassion.